this is our house now. So tonight, you guys just play loose. Enjoy it. Enjoy playing the way we play. Let's all go to work tonight, all right?
Good evening and welcome to GCU Arena for this edition of Lopes Women's Basketball. Let's throw you out to the court for opening prayer and national anthem.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to GCU Arena and tonight's game between the Arizona Christian University Firestorm and your Grand Canyon University Antelope. Fans, at this time we ask that you please rise, and gentlemen, please remove your caps as we begin tonight's competition with a word of prayer given by GCU Havocs leader Karsten Kemp.
Please bow your heads. Dear God, thank you so much for the new year and the opportunity to come out here and watch some basketball. Lord, I pray that you watch over everyone in attendance and just please be with the players, let them play to the best of their abilities. Please just let us glorify you in all that we do. We love you, Lord. In Jesus' name I pray. Amen.
Please remain standing as we now honor America with our national anthem. The Star-Spangled Banner will be performed this evening by the Thundering Herd Pep Band under the direction of Paul Cook. And now for tonight's starting lineup.
Welcome to GCU Arena for this Lopes Women's Basketball affair. Grand Canyon's coming into this matchup 9-4, and Arizona Christian is 7-6. This is going to be a good one.
Absolutely. You know what? And ACU has gone 0-2 for the last 2 games. So they're coming off of a losing streak right now, while the Lopes have won their last game. They played 2 games in Hawaii this past couple of weeks, and we're getting ready to come off of a win today. So we're hoping to have a little bit of excitement on this court tonight.
Absolutely, and they're introducing the starting lineups right now. For Arizona Christian Firestorm, they have Christmas, Leach, and Willingham at the guard positions, and Enders and Castro Larson will be playing the forwards. And for the Lopes, Marina Laramie is back after missing 4 games, so she'll be at forward alongside Zelor Massacoy.
And now, here's the starting lineup for your Grand Canyon University Antelope. At center, receiver from St. Louis, Missouri, number 3, Marina Laramie. At guard, a sophomore from Scottsdale, Arizona, number 11, Casey.
And as I was saying, Bree Mobley drawing her first start of the season playing guard. She's going to be alongside Marcus Canedo and Casey Rarick. It's good lineup for the Lopes. They're going to love having Marina Laramie back as well. And Bree Mobley drawing her first start. It's going to be exciting. What do you think about that, Dewey?
Absolutely. You know what? Bree Mobley has been out for most of this season she's been playing well the last couple of games, actually, and her being able to pop up into the starting lineup is showing the caliber of the level of gameplay that she has had.
Yeah, Marina Laramie's been out the last 4 games. Bree Mobley's been able to step in and take the scoring load. She's been averaging 13 points in the last 3 games. Hopefully she can keep that going, and hopefully Marina Laramie can add some even more points, and hopefully we can blow the Firestorm away here.
Absolutely.
Well, this is going to be a good game. Let's get forward to it. What do you think about the game, Dewey? What are some keys to the game for the Lopes here?
You know what? With this team, with ACU, GCU is really going to have to focus on outrunning this team. They're going to have to keep and stay ahead of the Firestorm. Firestorm has been in the past couple of games, they've been very quick with their ball play, very quick with their decision making, and so the Lopes have been good at that as well, but they're going to have to outsmart this ACU Fire team.
And the Lopes, obviously a much higher division than the Firestorm. How can they exploit the height advantage they have over the Firestorm? Arizona Christian only has 2 ladies at 6 foot. GCU has several ladies over 6 foot. How can they exploit that advantage?
As the game's getting started, we can go ahead and say that it's all about rebounds. Getting those rebounds and making sure they have those second chances are going to be crucial to this game.
As Arizona Christian wins the tip. And a turnover already caused by the Lopes. Laramie's able to dive for that steal. She kicks it back to Marcus Canedo, who's going to slow things down and get the Lopes their first possession. Laramie to Rarick. Rarick gets it to Mobley. Lopes moving the ball around, gets it to Laramie down low, who gets a great layup. Great play set up there by the Lopes. Lopes applying an early, as you see that replay there, great pass into Laramie. Arizona Christian there, a nice little tap out by Casey Rarick, but it's going to remain Arizona Christian ball.
It's already a pretty fast-paced game, making sure that ACU is having to fight for this ball to keep possession.
Absolutely. Arizona Christian's leading scorer, number 1, Courtney Christmas. She traveled there, but she's their leading scorer, 18 points a game, 7 rebounds a game. She's definitely going to be the player they need to shut down tonight.
Absolutely. The Lopes, being good on their defense, need to make sure that they keep those outside of the arc shots.
And the Lopes beat the press. Mobley down to Laramie. Laramie goes up with it, and she draws a foul. She will go to the line for 2.
Early fouls are never good for a team to start off with. Making sure that you avoid giving them that extra chance to make points this early in the game is crucial.
Laramie, a 72% free throw shooter on the year. And she knocks the first one down. Marina Laramie, Lopes loving to have her back. 20 points a game. She's just going to be a key player for the Lopes all night. And she knocks the second down. She's off to a hot start already. 4 points for her. And the Lopes are up 4-0. And the Lopes press in. Arizona Christian trying to break it. And they get up half court, but nice trap by the Lopes. Arizona Christian's able to get it out. And a dish to number 3, Courtney Leach, for a 3. That was a great press breaker by the Firestorm there, and they were able to get a wide open 3. Canedo's bringing the ball up now. She gets trapped in the corner. Massacoy now using her body, and she gets a great layup. That's 2 for Massacoy. Both teams pressing early on here.
This backcourt defense is forcing both teams to exert a lot of energy to make sure they can get the ball around and get an open shot.
Enders with the ball now in the paint. She puts up a layup. Laramie comes down with the miss. Laramie throws it up to Mobley. Mobley with a great move, and she gets into the paint, but is blocked out of bounds. It'll still be Lopes' ball. That was a great outlet pass by Laramie. Mobley was able to push the ball up the court, and she was able to make a move and get to the hole, but unable to finish. Mobley with the inbounds to Laramie. Laramie with the move, but she gets fouled as she pulls up. She will go to the line for 2 more points.
It's not quite been 3 minutes yet, and there's already crucial fouls from the Firestorm right now against Marina Laramie, who's our best free throw shooter.
Yeah. 2 fouls already for Castro Larson for Arizona Christian. She's going to want to stay in this game. She's going to need to tone it down a little, and she's subbing out right now. Number 32, Tony Davis, is checking in. Tony Davis is one of the key bench players for the Firestorm, averaging 9 points a game. And Laramie knocks down the second free throw. Hot start for Marina Laramie, 6 points. Jada Willingham bringing up the ball. Calling out a play. Lopes called off their press there, hoping just to get their half-court defense locked in. And a great drive by Michaela Enders. Is able to finish that one at the rack. Mobley pushing it up the floor. Mobley seems very confident early on, handling the ball quite a bit. And she kicks it out to Rarick, who shoots a three and just off.
Brave shot by Rarick.
Tony Davis came down the rebound, played it to Willingham. Davis with it now. Christmas has the ball to Enders. Enders with a nice pump fake over to Christmas. Christmas trying to get in the paint. She throws up a shot, but the ref calls her for travel again. That is 2 traveling calls early on. She's going to need to figure out what's going to work down there in the paint.
The Lopes are already doing a really good job at distracting this team and making their teamwork kind of dysfunctional.
Absolutely. Arizona Christian keeping their press on, but Mobley's able to handle the ball up the court. Marcus Canedo now. Oh, and she tried to find Zelor Massaquoi, but she was unable to handle it. But Massaquoi is able to hustle back and tap that one out of bounds.
Little miscommunication there between Massaquoi and Mobley, but they came back for it.
It's a great hustle by Massaquoi to get back and slow this play down, and they can set up their defense here. Christmas going to inbound the ball. She gets it up top to Jada Willingham. Willingham with a nice drive. Unable to hit the shot. Christmas with the rebound. Tony Davis tried to find Christmas, but Laramie's able to get the steal.
A lot going on right now.
Little sloppy ball handling by the Lopes there, but kicked out to Rarick, and Rarick knocks down a three-pointer.
There was a bunch of confusion right there in the middle of the court for sure.
Casey Rarick with a beautiful shot. She was able to find the corner wide open. The Lopes were able to find her there. Christmas with the ball up top. She dishes it, and it was a great play. But the Lopes stuffed that one. Massaquoi with a big block. Christmas got to the elbow, kicked it down to Enders, and Enders went up for the layup, but Massaquoi was having none of that. Vanessa Murphy and Anaya Baker checking in for the Lopes now. Anaya Baker making her first bench appearance this game. She's started every game until now. And she comes down with this rebound. Baker bringing the ball up the court, calling a play. Laramie back to Baker. Baker looking for Murphy down low. Murphy's going to try some post moves. Kicks it out to Laramie. 7 on the shot clock. Laramie to Mobley, but Tony Davis tips it away, and she's running after the ball. And the ref calls a shot clock violation. It's going to be refs talking over this one. Tony Davis was able to charge in there and steal it as the Lopes were in desperation mode with the shot clock winding down.
Yeah, they couldn't really find an open person to get the ball to during that session, but the communication between the Lopes seems to be a lot stronger right now than with the ACU Firestorm.
Jessica Gajewski checking in for Bree Mobley. Gajewski, another key bench player for the Lopes. Tony Davis with the ball now. Pull-up jumper, and it's an air ball, and the Lopes are going to let that one go out of bounds. Murphy inbounds to Baker, bringing it up the court. Another trap set by Arizona Christian, but Rarick's wide open. She gets it down to Laramie. Laramie with a great post move, but unfortunately gets blocked by Christmas, who's pushing it up the court. She tries to take a shot, but Baker's able to get a hand on that one and hit it out of bounds. Going to be Arizona Christian ball still, 23 seconds on the shot clock. Halfway through this first quarter, it's 11-4 Lopes.
Both teams still kind of trying to figure each other out a little bit, making sure that the Firestorm can come against the GCU team.
And a great three by Jada Willingham. Knocks it down. Long two, excuse me. It's going to be 11-6 now. Jada Willingham averaging 13 points. It's the main point guard for Arizona Christian. They're going to look to her to control the ball and settle the pace down. Baker down to Rarick. Rarick goes up with it but is blocked. Ref's letting them play. Rarick wanted a foul there, but Enders got all ball.
Aggression is definitely leveled up right now on this court. Both teams fighting to keep the ball in their possession, making sure that they can get around all these blocks and screens.
Enders with the move on Laramie, but Laramie plays good defense. Baker charges in for the rebound.
Back and forth, these teams keep going across the court.
Very fast-paced game. Gujewski with the ball now to Rarick. Down to Laramie, but a pass intercepted by Courtney Christmas.
Christmas seems to be coming out from the shadows all over the place.
Christmas pulls up for three in the fast break and air balls it. It's going to be Lopes' ball. And we are going to a timeout. Stick with us here on GCU TV.
I'm Dominique. I'm a student here at Grand Canyon University studying hospitality management. My hospitality courses here are giving me a high quality education from professors that I know have been successful. Being able to work while I'm in school has enriched my college experience. I feel like I know where I'm going and what I want to do. When they say find your purpose, they mean it.
Find your purpose at Grand Canyon University. Private, Christian, affordable. Visit gcu.edu.
Welcome back to GCU Arena. Early on, a little sloppy for both teams. Dewey, do you think that's just from the Lopes trip from Hawaii? Maybe had too much of a good time down there?
You know what? They must have had a fantastic time. Hawaii was fantastic. They came back. They're here ready to play. They're going at it. They're doing really well in this first quarter, the first 7 minutes of the game so far. It's 11-6 against the ACU Firestorm, and they are hitting them hard with this backcourt defense, the pressing, the passing, the shooting. Both teams right now are really fighting for this game.
Now the score is 11-6. Most of those points are Marina Laramie. How can the Lopes get other ladies involved in this offense?
You know what? Their offense is strong, but they should incorporate a little bit more movement so that they can get the ball around and get it through and weave it through so that they can get the ball around. Marina Laramie just happens to be under the basket all the time, and she makes sure exactly what she's doing. She knows where she's at. She knows everything that she wants to do, and if she's under the basket, they're going to give it to her every time.
6 points allowed for the Lopes. They got to continue working on this defense, locking down Arizona Christian. What have they done right so far to hold them to 6 points most of the way through this first quarter?
The aggressiveness that the Lopes have right now is keeping the ACU Firestorm at bay. They're not able to get the ball out. They're not able to really move towards the basket and make shots. They're forced to shoot from outside the arc, and it's making them trip up a little bit.
Absolutely been a great game so far here in GCU Arena. Let's get back to the action. Baker's going to bring this one up, just come out of the media timeout. Murphy still in the game, gets it back to Baker. Baker looking for Laramie down low. Laramie trying to use that height advantage, pulls up and hits a nice jumper over Tony Davis. Great shot by Laramie, who's off to a blazing start. Here's that replay, a great move, just able to use her height, just pull up right over Tony Davis.
Nice and clean.
Absolutely beautiful shot. Michaela Enders trying to drive the ball, but she's trying to look for teammate Courtney Leach, but was unable to find her. Turnover for the Lopes. Canedo bringing the ball up. Both teams called off their press now, just trying to settle in, trying to limit the turnovers a little bit. And there's another turnover. Baker trying to find Laramie, but Enders picks it off. Tony Davis back to Enders, and a great block by Anaya Baker, but the ref called a foul. Enders is going to go to the line for two. Michaela Enders, 74% free throw shooter on the year.
Firestorm seemed to come out of that timeout a little bit energized, I would say. With
absolutely.
that turnover and coming back trying to force the ball down to the basket.
Misses the first one. Bree Mobley checking in for Anaya Baker. Enders going to take her second free throw. Michaela Enders averaging 13 points on the year, second leading scorer for Arizona Christian. And she misses a second one. Murphy's able to come down with the rebound. Marcus Canedo coming down with the ball. Gajewski finds Murphy down low with a great layup. A beautiful pass by Gajewski there to find Murphy down low, who hits the layup.
Absolutely, that was perfectly planned. Here's that replay. She gets right under the basket, dumps it in there, right there.
And Tony Davis trying to get it down low to Courtney Christmas, turn it over. Bree Mobley pushing the ball back up the floor. She gets in, finds Murphy. Murphy, another post move, gets it in, and another great layup for Vanessa Murphy. 2 quality post moves for Vanessa Murphy early on.
She's using that height advantage, too. She's right under the basket. She's able to get there and put her arms up and reach over the ball and get the basket.
Jada Willingham looking for Enders. Enders with a nice pump fake, but is unable to finish. Vanessa Murphy comes down with the rebound. Strong rebound there by her. Canedo up with the ball. Finds Gajewski, back to Canedo. Canedo goes to Bree Mobley across the court. And a nice pull-up jumper by Bree Mobley. Arizona Christian couldn't get back quick enough, and Bree Mobley was left wide open for a mid-range jumper, as you see the replay here. Beautiful pull-up and a nice swish. And then here's another timeout for the Lopes. We will be right back on GCU TV.
There's a surge of excitement at GCU as the Lopes gear up for greatness. We do not accept defeat. We will not disappoint. We will not quit. We are the intensity brewing in the heart of Phoenix. We are the Lopes rising. Come watch us defend our house against Louisville, San Diego State, and rival New Mexico State. Catch all the family-friendly entertainment. Games will sell out. Get your basketball season tickets today at LopesTickets.com.
Welcome back out to this GCU women's basketball affair. GCU's up 19-6 on Arizona Christian. Went on a strong run there the last 2 minutes. Arizona Christian hasn't scored in 3 minutes. Lopes really locking down on defense here. What are they doing so well so far this game, Dewey?
You know what? As we said before, the Lopes continue to press and they continue to be smart and they continue to think about what they're planning and what they're doing together as a team. The communication between the Lopes right now is absolutely stellar. And as we get back into this next gameplay, we see that the Firestorm is struggling a little bit to execute some of their plays right now.
Early on, the Lopes were struggling to figure out what they wanted to do, but now they started using their height advantage. Willingham slowing it down, going to call a play now. Courtney Christmas setting a screen. Over to Davis. Davis pump fake, gets a drive, kicks it out. They are calling a moving screen on Tony Davis. It'll be Lopes ball, another turnover for Arizona Christian. 0 points in the last 3 minutes and 19 seconds. They're going to need to get something together.
Absolutely. It's very frustrating for both teams when one of the teams is struggling to get the ball out there.
Absolutely. Very positive note for the Lopes defense, though. They were able to shut them down, forcing some good turnovers here. Marcus Canedo bringing the ball up now. Canedo with a nice speed move. Over to Gajewski. Gajewski looking to shoot. Gets it to Mobley. Back to Gajewski. Gajewski for 3. Just misses, but Vanessa Murphy comes down with the rebound, goes back up with it, and gets the and one. Beautiful play by Vanessa Murphy. She's playing very well this game. Comes down with the rebound, puts it back up, gets the and one. She's going to go to the line for 1. And here's the replay of the foul. She gets hit in the arm, but she's able to continue the shot and get the basket to fall.
It's those power moves. Like we said, those rebounds are going to be crucial.
And Massaquoi comes down with the rebound. She gets it to Mobley. Mobley goes up with it. Another 2. A 4-point play there for the Lopes. That was a beautiful offensive rebound showcase right there. Definitely displaying our size and our height that is much bigger than Arizona Christian. Willingham working the ball. Gets it across to Christmas. Christmas to Enders for 3. Enders just misses. Massaquoi scoops up the rebound, trying to push it up the floor, but Arizona Christian taps it out of bounds, but it is still Lopes ball.
It's got to be frustrating for the Firestorm right now. They're working to try to score, and they haven't scored in over 4 minutes right now. And for them to make silly mistakes like getting the ball and losing it towards the Lopes right now, who seem to be a much more powerhouse team to get the ball in, just
Bree
like
Mobley
Bree
with
Mobley.
a great move there. Great turnaround jumper, was able to shoot that one in and get 2. Here's the replay. She looked trapped, but then she was able to spin out of it and get a nice shot off. Arizona Christian working the ball. Enders trying to get down low, but Vanessa Murphy with another great defensive play. Arizona Christian able to scoop that rebound up. Miranda gets it to Willingham for the three, but misses. Vanessa Murphy with another rebound. Vanessa Murphy, a strong start, 6 points, 5 rebounds already. Very strong first quarter for her. Canedo finds Mobley. Mobley with a great move. Mobley looks trapped again, but she gets another shot, and she makes another shot. 2 seconds left here. This quarter will expire. Vanessa Murphy, definitely the player of the quarter. We will be right back on GCU TV.
Finding the right college isn't always simple. The choices I make today affect where I'll be tomorrow. That's why I chose Grand Canyon University. Here I'm working toward a greater purpose and a place that feels like home. With scholarships to help me earn my degree, I can graduate in less than 4 years. By attending GCU, Arizona's premier private Christian university, I know I'm not just making the right choice, I'm making the smart choice.
Find your purpose at Grand Canyon University. Private, Christian, affordable. Visit gcu.edu. At GCU, earning your degree online doesn't have to be without the college experience. To find your purpose, it takes support from those around you. GCU's leadership offers over 3 decades of experience in delivering real-world degree programs online. GCU's online class size averages less than 17 students with full-time faculty. Find your purpose online at Grand Canyon University. Call us today at 855-428-7692.
Welcome back to GCU Arena for this beautiful basketball game so far for the Lopes. Up 21 points going into the second quarter. Only allowed 6 points. No points allowed in the last 5 minutes for the Lopes. Just using their size so well, Dewey. They're just really dominating here.
Absolutely. The Lopes are making sure that they have the ability to just dominate this court right now. They're making the ball, they're taking it, they're using their skill and their height advantage, and they're making sure that they know exactly what they want to do, and they're doing it.
Yeah, Vanessa Murphy leading the way for the Lopes. 6 points, 5 rebounds already in 6 minutes. That's just a great effort off the bench. That's definitely a spark the Lopes needed there.
Vanessa Murphy already with 5 rebounds this game from the first quarter.
Bree Mobley with a shot, long two, unable to hit it. Enders comes down with the rebound. Composti coming up the court. She's dribbling the ball. Tony Davis now with the ball at the top of the key, making a nice move. She gets it to Willingham. Willingham going to slow it down, call a play. Across to Composti. Canedo playing good defense. Composti up to Enders. Across to Miranda, who misses. Tony Davis trying to get the rebound. Canedo's able to snatch it, throw it in for Mobley. Mobley's pushing the ball up the court. Mobley finds Gajewski. Gajewski fires up a three, just short. Mobley tracks down the rebound, but tips it to Kelsey Miranda for Arizona Christian. Arizona Christian with Tony Davis trying to drive. Another missed layup. Mobley bringing the ball up now.
Very fast-paced, very fast-paced. Marcos Canedo slowing it down just a little bit.
Absolutely, that was a quick start to this quarter. Bree Mobley now with the ball. Gets it to Kiara Clark, gets it to Laramie, who takes a long jumper, but airballs it over, and it's going to go out of bounds. Bunch of subs coming in for the Lopes now. Alex Bloom checking in, Casey Rarick checking in, and Anaya Baker checking in. Lopes just trying to shuffle some players in their 21-point lead, trying to get a lot of people some minutes.
Absolutely. We got some of the speed players in. Alex Bloom and Casey Rarick, quick on the court.
Willingham bringing up the ball. She gets it to Davis. Back to Castro Larson. Castro Larson tries to drive, draws a foul. Marina Laramie with the blocking foul. Castro Larson was one of the better players for Arizona Christian, but 2 fouls early on. She had to check out, but she's back in the second quarter. Massaquoi checking in for Kiara Clark. Willingham inbound to Enders. Back to Willingham. Willingham trying to get around. Gets it to Davis. Davis fires up a shot and is unable to hit. Massaquoi with the rebound, trying to get through the double team, but she draws a foul. Lopes going to inbound the ball. Alex Bloom going to bring this one up. Lopes playing great defense so far, contesting every shot. Only 6 points allowed by Arizona Christian. Lopes going to re-inbound the ball. It was a foul in the backcourt, so the refs forgot to advance the ball to half court. Massaquoi inbounds to Bloom. Across to Baker. Down to Rarick. Baker. Bloom. Lopes really working the ball around. Baker. Inside. Out to Rarick. Rarick shoots a three but is unable to connect. Tony Davis grabs the rebound and pushes the ball up the court.
There have been no points so far yet by either team.
Tony Davis looks a little bit trapped, is able to find Willingham. Willingham with a great floater is able to get Arizona Christian on the board for the first time in quite a few minutes. Bloom with it now. Massaquoi over to Rarick. Rarick calling a play. Getting the ball to Laramie. Arizona Christian double teaming them. Leaving Casey Rarick wide open for a three. Unable to connect. Tony Davis with another rebound. Her third of the game. Enders with the ball now. Enders with a great drive. And Arizona Christian putting together a little 4-0 run.
Firestorm seem to be figuring out the GCU defense just a little bit, figuring out how to weave right through it, get around and get to the basket.
Alex Bloom with the ball. Miranda playing defense. Down to Rarick in the corner. Gets it to Laramie down low. Across to Baker. Back up to Bloom. One more pass to Rarick. Rarick another three. And Rarick just misses. In and out shot there. Willingham grabs the rebound and she's pushing it up the court. Willingham with a great drive, able to pull up jumper. She knocks it down. Arizona Christian 6 points in this quarter. Lopes with 0. 3.5 minutes through.
Lopes going to have to start executing and working on some of these shots better to get rid of this 6-0 run right now.
Another turnover. Mascoit trying to find Laramie down low, but splits her legs. Marcus Canedo and Gajewski checking in. Trent May bringing in a couple subs as that unit didn't seem to get things done on defense.
Both teams seem to have let up on that full court press for a little bit, making sure that they can set up their defense down below.
Willingham finds Enders, who finds Crastro Larson, who's unable to connect. Enders gets the offensive rebound, however. Arizona Christian playing very aggressive down low on the offensive end. But the ball rolled out of bounds. They were unable to save it, and the Lopes are going to have possession now.
Absolutely. And hopefully the Lopes, with these subs in, with Gajewski and Anaya Baker in, are going to be able to come back and make some shots.
Yeah, 6-0 run this quarter for Arizona Christian. Lopes want to stop that one here. Canedo with the ball. Canedo tries to find it inside Laramie, but she turns it over, but is able to steal it right back. She gets it to Baker, back to Canedo. Baker to Gajewski, down low to Laramie. Great ball movement by the Lopes, and Laramie's able to knock down a nice jumper.
That's that ball movement we were talking about. The Lopes need to make sure that they can get around the arc, inside the arc, and maneuver the ball to their advantage.
Yeah, Lopes went around the horn there, connected some great passes, and Laramie was able to get a good jumper. Christmas down low. She's able to get a hook shot and banks it in. Arizona Christian really finding their stride here in the second quarter.
Absolutely.
Baker with the ball. Over to Gajewski, to Baker. Across to Marcus Canedo, who drives it in, takes a nice floater, and draws a foul.
A little bit of frustration and anger down there.
Offensive foul on Marcus Canedo. She kind of flew up in the air, and Arizona Christian defender took a nice charge there. Mobley checking in for Baker.
The Lopes being instructed to apply some pressure.
Seems to be a wet spot on the court. Lopes are, Trent May coaching them, telling them to get the pressure on. Anna Murphy checking in for Massaquoi. Enders inbounds it. Jada Willingham with the ball. Finds Courtney Leach, but stolen by Jessica Gajewski. Marcus Canedo with the ball, barking out commands, slowing down this offense. Canedo to Gajewski. Gajewski fires up a three, just off, but Mobley's able to almost come down with the rebound. She tips it out of bounds. It's going to be Arizona Christian ball. And we will go to timeout here in GCU Arena. We will be right back.
Hey WAC fans, if you see a top play or any great WACtion, let us know about it using the hashtag WACTop5. Then go to our Instagram every Monday to see if your video made the cut. Be sure to vote on your favorites and tune in to the WAC Digital Network on Wednesdays to see where each play ranks. For the WAC Digital Network, I'm Jessie Punch.
Welcome back to this edition of GCU Women's Basketball. Lopes having a rough start to the quarter. Arizona Christian 8-2 so far this quarter. What can the Lopes do to turn it around in this second half of this quarter?
You know what? The Lopes are doing really well with their defense and their ball movement, but the Lopes are not being able to make these shots. They're not executing and working together to make sure that they get the ball to the basket. They're struggling a little bit with moving the ball, getting the ball to the basket, working together, talking to each other. And it's kind of throwing them for a little bit of a spin right now.
Lopes also been a bit sloppy this quarter, 8 turnovers. How can they fix that? Do they need to slow down the pace, or should they just be more careful with the ball?
Definitely being more careful with the ball. Laura Marcus-Canedo has been slowing the pace down a little bit. When she has that time and that chance and that opportunity, she holds the ball at the top of the arc, slows them down, tells them where to go, makes sure that they're all on the same page at least a little bit before they execute whatever they're going to do. They just need to stop being sloppy.
Yeah. 15-point lead for the Lopes. They're going to be pushing the action, trying to extend this lead. Much better team than Arizona Christian. Taller. Let's get back out there for the action of the rest of this second quarter. Lopes huddled up. It's going to be Arizona Christian ball. Enders is going to inbound it to Willingham. Both Enders and Willingham have played every minute so far this game.
You can see the exhaustion on both of their faces as they're the veterans of this game right now, playing on steam.
Coach Odell Berry's trying to get them some action, keep them in there. Christmas with a great drive is able to get a layup. Marcus Canedo bringing the ball up. Quick inbound there. Lopes maybe trying to fasten this pace. Gets it to Mobley. Tony Davis with an attempt to steal there. Jessica Gajewski bounces off the screen with a pull-up jumper and knocks it down. Great screen there by Laramie. Gajewski jumped right off of it and was able to knock down that shot. Here's the replay.
That's that communication we're talking about, that being able to read the court, being able to read where the ball's going, and help out whenever you can.
Willingham on the far wing. Gets it down low to Enders, who finds Davis. Davis throws it up there, and she draws a foul. Davis will go to the line for 2. Tony Davis, a 68% free throw shooter. She's going to get 2 attempts here to improve that percentage. She misses the first. Alex Bloom checking in for Jessica Gajewski. Gajewski's having strong games so far, 2 points. Player of the month last year for the WAC, so she's definitely a key bench player for the Lopes.
Absolutely.
Tony Davis knocks down the second free throw. Anna Murphy inbounds it. Canedo bringing up the ball. She finds Mobley. Tony Davis getting pretty physical. Mobley looking for the inside pass. Canedo back out to Murphy. Murphy with a jump shot, unable to connect. Vanessa Murphy with a great rebound. Tony Davis bringing it up, gets it to Willingham. Willingham pushing it very swiftly. Willingham with a great layup was able to beat Vanessa Murphy to the basket. Marcus Canedo pushing it back up the court. Both teams playing very quick.
Oh yeah, both of them just running down the court back and forth, applying a lot of speed, trying to outrun the other team.
And Alex Bloom with the jumper just misses. Mobley trying to get the rebound, tips it right to Courtney Leach, who plays it up to Courtney Christmas. Christmas finds Jada Willingham, and she knocks down the basket. And Trent May's going to call a timeout here. 10-point deficit for Arizona Christian. We will be right back.
Hey Phoenix, it's Thunder Dan Marley, head coach at Grand Canyon University. Coming to GCU was a great move for me. Join Antelope Nation by enrolling as an evening student at our beautiful campus in the heart of Phoenix. Earn your bachelor's, master's, or doctoral degree to take your career to the next level. Engage with industry expert instructors in small classroom settings where you can get the support you need to excel. Scholarships available. See you on campus. Go Lopes.
Find your purpose at Grand Canyon University. Visit gcu.edu/evening.
Welcome back to GCU Arena. 31-21 game. GCU has the lead. Dewey. Trent May not very happy with his Lopes right there.
Absolutely
What's
not.
he telling him right now to slow down this Arizona Christian run?
He is telling him, I bet you he's telling him right now, stop letting them get through the defense. Stop letting them do that. They are getting right through the GCU defense right now, and they have made so many layups in the last couple of minutes that they have decreased this 21-point lead down to a 10-point lead.
Great explanation, Dewey. Alex Bloom gets it up to Marcus Canedo. Back to Bloom. Skip pass to Mobley. Mobley. Lopes definitely looking to try to get the ball inside here. Just going around the horn. Canedo with a great driving floater, but unable to connect, but gets her own offensive rebound. Canedo to Bloom. Bloom to Mobley. Back to Bloom. Back to Canedo, just working it around the horn. Looking to get something inside. Canedo with another drive. Puts up a shot, unable to connect. Laramie and Murphy tried to grab that rebound, and neither one of them were. Willingham pushing the ball up the court, but she turns it over. Bloom pushing it back up the court. Bloom going to slow it down. Gets it Canedo. Murphy inside. Out to Bloom. Back to Canedo. Over to Mobley. Mobley going to make some moves. Mobley getting inside. Gets it out to Bloom. Back to Mobley, who makes a nice move to get inside and hits a great layup. Great ball movement there by the Lopes.
Very opposite of what the other chance they just had where nobody was really moving around. That time you see the moving around inside the key was helpful.
Tony Davis with the ball. She's going to shoot up a shot, but hits it off the side of the backboard. Murphy comes down with the rebound. Marcus Canedo pushing it up. Finds Alex Bloom. Vanessa Murphy out to Bloom. Bloom looking for Laramie, unable to find it. Mobley with the ball now. Murphy with it. Across to Bloom. Bloom's able to beat her defender. Gets it to the free throw line to Murphy, but Murphy's unable to connect. Courtney Christmas got knocked down, but was able to get back up and grab that rebound. Willingham's going to slow down pace here.
Both teams realizing that quick speed that they had was only good for a short amount of time. As they're getting tired, they got to slow it down a little bit.
Enders tries to get to the rack. She throws up a shot. Laramie with a great defensive play. And Vanessa Murphy with another rebound. That's her 8th of the game. Less than a minute here. Mobley inside. Mobley takes a jump shot, unable to connect. Christmas comes down with the rebound. Willingham bringing the ball up the court to Christmas. Christmas with a shot, but great defense by Mobley. She was able to drop it. Canedo with the ball.
We got a flown shoe off on the court, too, from Alex Bloom.
Alex Bloom lost her shoe there. Ref's just going to stop play and let the subs check in. Casey Rarick and Zelor Massacoy checking in for Laramie and the shoeless Alex Bloom.
Not something you definitely see every day for sure.
No, definitely not. Canedo with the ball. 20 seconds left. Lopes just looking to get one of the last shots of the game, seeing if they can leave just a little bit of time for Arizona Christian. Rarick to Canedo, who pulls up shot, unable to connect. Jada Willingham bringing it down, 5 seconds left. Willingham with the layup, and she's able to knock it down, and that's going to be the last bucket of the quarter. And that is halftime. Lopes have a 33-23 lead, just a 10-point deficit. Trent May not happy. We will be right back after this short break.
At GCU, earning your degree online doesn't have to be without the college experience. To find your purpose, it takes support from those around you. GCU's leadership offers over 3 decades of experience in delivering real-world degree programs online. GCU's online class size averages less than 17 students with full-time faculty. Find your purpose online at Grand Canyon University. Call us today at 855-428-7692.
There's a surge of excitement at GCU as the Lopes gear up for greatness. We do not accept defeat. We will not disappoint. We will not quit. We are the intensity brewing in the heart of Phoenix. We are the Lopes rising. Come watch us defend our house against Louisville, San Diego State, and rival New Mexico State. Catch all the family-friendly entertainment. Games will sell out. Get your basketball season tickets today at lopestickets.com.
I am Laura Lozoya, and I am majoring in biology with an emphasis in pre-med at Grand Canyon University. The dorm life at GCU definitely helped me build relationships, and I've made great friends on this campus. The quality education here is great. You're testing your limits, but you're going beyond them. It all comes together. The sciences, the ethics, and just everything. It's a beautiful thing.
Grand Canyon University, the quality of a private Christian education, the affordability of a state university. Visit gcu.edu.
Welcome back to halftime in GCU Arena. Great game so far, 33-23 for the Lopes. They had a 21-point lead at the end of the first quarter, and then they let it slip away, Dewey. What do they need to do better in the second half to fix this?
They let that ball go so quick, but you know what? They were doing really well with their offense and defense, really well with the ball movement, and really well just executing as a team, working together. And so you know what? If we get that groove back in the second half of this game, we might be able to fix that problem, fix the deficit that we've created, and pull back away and, continue this lead out stronger than as we did in the beginning.
All this action here in GCU Arena can be seen around the WAC. Let's take a look at the WAC roundup for this week.
Welcome to the WAC Roundup for women's basketball the week of December 20th. I'm Jessie Punch. CSU Bakersfield moved up in the conference standings after going 1-1 this week. The Runners hosted UC Riverside Wednesday night. CSUB had the lead at the end of the first, but UCR outscored them in the second to go into the half leading 40-29. The Highlanders kept their lead through the third, but CSUB was able to pull it back early in the fourth. Down by only 3 with 40 seconds left, the Runners were forced to foul. And it's 4 free throws in the last 30 seconds that helped UCR pull out the win, 69-66. The WAC player of the week is CSUB's Erica Williams. The senior forward had 2 19-point games this week. In the Runners game against UCR, she also had 6 rebounds and shot 7 for 9 from the field against UC Irvine. Seattle U with a win this week on the road against Denver U. First half pretty back and forth, but Denver led by 3 going into halftime. Third quarter tied at 42 with just under 4 minutes left. Haley Best makes the layup to put the Redhawks up by 2. Layups early in the fourth helped Seattle secure a lead with 7.5 minutes left to play. The DU stays in the game and hits a 3 with 35 seconds left to be down by only 3. But it's 4 free throws in the last 15 seconds that helped the Redhawks secure the win, 75-72. WAC standings as of December 19th, New Mexico State on top with a 7-3 record. Grand Canyon behind them at 6-4, followed by UMKC, who is still 5-4. This week on the WDN, Tuesday night, UTRGV hosts Texas A&M Corpus Christi at 7 p.m. Central Time. This is the last roundup of 2016. We'll see you next time on January 3rd. Until then, be sure to like us on Facebook and follow us on Twitter and Instagram. Happy holidays from all of us here at the WAC. For the WAC Digital Network, I'm Jessie Punch.
It's time for Whack in the Day, brought to you by Geico. Back in the day, Lou Henson led New Mexico State to the Final Four in 1970. This month, the Aggies celebrated Lou Henson Night and raised a banner to commemorate that Final Four team. The Aggies went 27-3 that year. Before the game, a new banner recognizing Coach Henson's 779 career wins was also raised. Now 84 years old, Henson is a special advisor to Aggies coach Paul Weir. He regularly attends practices and games. By the way, New Mexico State defeated in-state rival New Mexico 84-71 on Lou Henson Night. After the game, Coach Henson said it was one of the best games he's seen in a long time. For the WAC Digital Network, I'm Eric Danner.
That was the most recent WAC roundup we have. New Mexico State definitely going to be a team to beat. To catch the next WAC roundup, be sure to tune in January 12th when the Lopes take on New Mexico State right here in GCU Arena.
Absolutely. You know what? Let's go ahead and take a look at what's been going on in GCU with the Thunder's vision.
I need a professional counselor, he realized. Try the College of Humanities and Social Sciences, suggested his
Today, I have the pleasure to read Thunder's vision to a group of kids, and I'm really excited to see their reaction to Thunder's story. The name of the book is Thunder's Vision. It really is a story about how Thunder finds his purpose as the mascot for GCU. We really wanted the book to partner with a GCU initiative called Thunder Vision, where we bring young school-age children to campus to explore college and career readiness. And so we wanted to also couple this project with that they could have that book and they could take that back and think about what kind of careers, what do I want to be when I grow up? What is my purpose? What's my vision? What does that look like? We wanted them to be able to show the campus off. So when they came to campus, they were, oh, I've been to the arena, and yes, that's what the classroom looks like. Literacy is so important. Better readers make better writers make better communicators make better citizens. And so as a College of Ed preparing future teachers, it's also reading is a mission near and dear to our heart. So that was really fun for us to do.
I'm Taylor. I'm a senior here at GCU and I'm studying marketing. Moving on campus is one of the best decisions ever. Being an RA has given me a lot of experience that I think I can carry on through the rest of my life. Throughout my time here at GCU, I've needed $20,000 worth of assistance, but through my on-campus position and the multiple scholarships, I've been able to earn the money each year to pay that back, so by the time I walk across the stage, I'll have no debt.
Find your purpose at Grand Canyon University. Private, Christian, affordable. Visit gcu.edu.
You know, it's always encouraging to see a strong university like GCU spreading the passion of strong literacy and education and using the mascot to do it. You know, it's actually incredible to think that a school cares enough and wants to help children focus on their future and focus on what they might want their purpose to be and the importance of higher education.
For sure.
And seeing GCU do that and be involved in that with young students is absolutely incredible. You know, the Thunder's Vision book can actually be bought at GCU's Lopes store or online. And, you know, we're going to actually go ahead and talk a little bit about what GCU TV does and what we here all do all the time. Let's take a look.
So GCU TV is a digital video platform. It's a lot like a traditional TV station except for the fact that it's all done over the web. And the content is from all different aspects of GCU. It's basically, you know, you've got your athletics, events, chapel, all kinds of things that are happening on campus. And then there's also another layer of more like a traditional show. So we have things like coaches shows, Finding Tatum's Purpose, Ending Faith, which is a spiritual life show. And so it's a mixture of things that are happening on GCU's campus, things that are of interest to GCU, the GCU community.
It's something that was really supported by everyone at GCU, and that includes the president, President Mueller. He's been able to give the resources needed to deliver the platform. Obviously, we needed a staff that was put in place in probably the last 2.5 to 3 years. And then it also took the support and enthusiasm of a number of GCU students to get behind the effort, and they're really a huge driving force behind the platform.
Working for GCU TV, I do a variety of different jobs. I work for all of the sporting events. We do broadcasting, I help work with the cameras, I do replay, I even got the chance to be the technical director for a couple different games. And then I also do different things in the office with editing. We do social media pieces, Finding Tatum's Purpose. We got to help with commercials. Just one of the things I love about working for GCU TV is the extreme variety of work that we get to do.
I think the real world experience is really good. You see a lot of qualifications and requirements on job applications, and they can seem overwhelming sometimes. And I think that the real world experience that I'm experiencing right now will give me that, and knowing that even though those things are on the qualifications guidelines, that I know I can do them because I've learned them here at GCU.
There is so much that I get out of working here. I love the environment that GCU TV provides. I think that all of the student workers and all of the workers are so helpful in teaching editing and teaching camera work, and also letting us be a part of that and being a pretty essential part in making videos for GCU students and prospective students that want to come look at the school. I think that it is a really great opportunity to work here.
GCU TV is both a place that the community can look to find things, and it's also a way that we can basically shine a light on all the amazing things that are already happening here. So it's this place in the middle that connects the greater GCU community with other parts of the community, and we're a conduit really to help people become more aware of what's going on.
Hi, I'm Tatum, and I'm a freshman at Grand Canyon University. I'm doing a project with GCU called Finding Tatum's Purpose. With this personal project, you'll be able to experience my entire four-year journey in college. You'll be able to view GCU through my eyes, from going to sporting events like basketball and soccer to going to hall events and even doing homework, as well as spending time with my friends and family. And I would love for you to follow me on this journey as I navigate my way through college.
I love working for GCU TV. It's a great atmosphere, and it's always fun broadcasting games such like this great one we have here between GCU and ACU. Jada Willingham leading the points of all scorers with 12 points, Dewey. Lopes with 8 turnovers. What is Trent May telling the Lopes inside that locker room right now?
Trent May is definitely trying to bring back that fire that they had at the beginning of the game. They started off the game so strong and so focused and directional with what they were going to do, with working together as a team, with making sure they executed passes, making sure that they worked on their ball movement and worked to open up that space for them to make these shots. And what happened is, after the first quarter, the second quarter, they ended up not doing that as well as they did the first quarter, and it kind of definitely showed with ACU being able to come back and catch up a little bit.
They were moving the ball around so well, and then they just started trying to get a little too fancy and a little too cute. They were just turning the ball over, trying these ridiculous passes. They need to just keep it simple and keep it going. We got some highlights for you right now. This is highlights from the whole first half. Here come the Lopes in the first half.
You know, looking at the whole first half of the game, we can see that the ability from the Lopes and the ability from the ACU team, the Lopes definitely have the stronger lineup. However, when they do get cutesy and when they do get a little too show-offy, it definitely shows in their performance as they start not being able to make the shots well, not communicating well, and as a team, they struggle to execute.
One thing you definitely can see from these highlights is the Lopes have really been dominating down low. I think they just need to get back to getting the ball down low, making sure that they use their height advantage, because they are much taller and much bigger than Arizona Christian.
Absolutely. Using players like Vanessa Murphy and Marina Laramie, we have that ability to always take the ball to the basket and have them as a backup for rebounds. As I said at the beginning of the game, rebounds are crucial on both sides. Where you have the rebound, that is your second chance to get the ball back and to be able to go and get another chance and get 2 points on the board, 2 or 3 points.
Vanessa Murphy, 6 points, 8 rebounds, and Marina Laramie, 10 points, 2 rebounds. Laramie coming back after missing 4 games. She hasn't seemed rusty whatsoever.
Not at all. You know what? The intensity has still been there. We're hoping that when we come back after this halftime, both teams step it up a little bit, and we want them to see, and we want there to be more of a competition between both of the teams, where they have to fight for the ball, where they have to be able to, the Lopes have to fight for their defense again, and the ACU is fighting them back. You know what? That makes the ball game interesting. That's why the first half was so intense, because both teams were both fast-paced, but they also were working together and fighting each other.
Bree Mobley, 10 points as well for the Lopes in her first start. She's got 15 minutes, played most of that first half. Looking to have a big game here. She's averaged 13 points off the bench in her last 3 games. She's definitely going to be a key player for the Lopes coming into the WAC conference play.
Absolutely.
Willingham still on the floor. She's played every minute, bringing the ball up. Willingham looking down low for Christmas. And Bree Mobley with a great steal. She was able to deflect that pass up in the air, and she was able to come down with it. She's hustling the ball down, gets it to Marcus Canedo.
Canedo with that beautiful, sweet, taking your time, talking to the team.
Mobley across to Rarick, down to Laramie. Laramie's definitely going to try to work it. Laramie puts it up, and she gets an and one. That was a great shooter's bounce for Laramie right there.
Absolutely. It doesn't get better than that. That's what they teach you, is to take the ball and be aggressive with it, go to the bucket, and make sure the ball gets in no matter what. If you get fouled, then you get an extra chance to get some more points.
Marina Laramie, 71% free throw shooter. Going to go to the line for 2 here. She knocks down the first. Willingham bringing the ball up. Gets it up to Christmas. Christmas was able to be derailed by Rarick. Enders to Courtney Leach. Leach gets it to Willingham. Willingham going to slow down play. As we've seen many of the point guards do this game, maybe found their offense going a little too quick, and they've just slowed down offense at the top. Enders working the ball down, using her size. Enders with a move at the end of the shot clock, but is unable to connect. Laramie comes down with the rebound.
So close, but so far.
Marcus Canedo to Rarick. Back to Canedo. Down to Mobley. And a pass by Rarick is a turnover. Courtney Christmas was able to intercept that one, but Canedo tripped her and was called for a foul.
Accidental trip, by the way, accidental trip.
First team foul.
Both teams seem to have come out with pretty level heads so far.
Christmas inbounds it to Willingham. ACU taking the ball down low. And they connect for a layup. Castro Larson with a great move there. Canedo with the ball up top. Canedo crosses it to Rarick. Rarick inside to Massacoy. Massacoy using her body. Kicks it out to Canedo. Canedo to Bree Mobley. Down to Laramie, who pulls up. Just misses, but follows her shot and goes for the rebound and is able to draw a foul. Castro Larson was there drawing the foul. Castro Larson's third foul. She had to check out of the first quarter with 2 early fouls, and she picks up a third there.
Marcos Canedo gets it to Laramie. Laramie gets it up right for the layup. Beautiful start.
Great inbounds play there. Laramie was able to be right there and get the rebound.
Christmas tries to get it out where it taps it out, gets it out of bounds. Christmas is going to inbound it. Christmas gets it out to Willingham. Willingham going against Mobley right now. Gets it back to Christmas. Christmas goes up and gets it in there.
It's a great movement by Christmas. She was able to fire around an off-the-ball screen and get the ball and go up with her lengthy arms and lay that one in.
Marcos Canedo gets it out to Mobley. Mobley getting around. Mascoy goes up, pulls up, gets that nice inside.
Great screen by Zelor Massacoy there. Mobley was able to bounce off as the Lopes have been doing all night.
Willingham and Christmas stuck in the back court until they get it by. Christmas takes it all the way, gets fouled.
Once again, the pace has really picked up here again.
Absolutely. By Zelor Massacoy.
The press seems to do that to both teams, you know. You just get up and the offense is trying to get the ball over half court as quick as they can. Christmas going to go to the line.
Christmas makes the first one. And connects with the second. Massacoy to inbound. Laura Marcos Canedo taking it down. Gets it to Anaya Baker. Anaya Baker gets it out to Mobley. Mobley takes up, pulls up. Misses that just by a bit, but the rebound does go back in from Marina Laramie.
Once again, the Lopes' height just displaying themselves there. Laramie's able to scoop that offensive rebound and hit the 2.
Enders gets it to Castro Larson. Castro Larson back out to Willingham. Willingham taking her time, but gets stolen by Anaya Baker. Anaya Baker takes it up by herself. Rebound by Mobley. Mobley gets it up and it goes in. She draws the foul.
Anaya Baker, a very aggressive defender. She's been good like that all year. 26 steals on the year for Anaya Baker, so she's always aggressive, always active hands on defense. She's able to steal that one there on it. Unfortunately, didn't make the layup, but her teammate Mobley was there for the offensive rebound.
Absolutely. Those quick hands. Mobley's going to go up. Mobley makes it. Courtney Christmas of the Firestorm going to inbound the ball. Willingham and Christmas back and forth in the backcourt. Mobley pressuring Anaya Baker on. The ball gets taken. Mobley takes down. We'll be looking for her teammates, getting help from Marina Laramie. Laramie puts it up and gets fouled and one.
Great play there by the Lopes. The Lopes have definitely just come out in this third quarter and been very aggressive, active hands on defense, a lot of energy. They've been able to get a few turnovers.
Here's the replay again. Marina slides it right in there as she tumbles on the ground. She's going to go up and shoot right now for an extra shot.
Laramie, a great game so far. 20 points for her, right on her average. She's definitely leading the Lopes tonight.
Castro Larson takes it out to Enders. Enders gets it all the way down to Davis. Davis puts it up, misses. Castro gets it back out. Courtney Christmas pulls up and connects with that shot.
Tony Davis, normally a pretty good shooter, 42% from the field, but she hasn't been able to connect with that floater tonight.
Absolutely. Marcos Canedo gets it out to Anaya Baker. Anaya Baker takes it for a long two. Misses. Castro Larson takes out. Gets it to Wellingham. Wellingham to Enders. Taking it nice and slow. Reading the court. Courtney Christmas for a three. And it's good.
Courtney Christmas, leading scorer for Arizona Christian, 18 points, knocks down a three. Not normally a good shooter, 20% from three, but she knocks down two in a row right there.
Absolutely. Anaya Baker to Mobley. Mobley back to Laura Canedo. Anaya Baker for three.
Great ball movement by the Lopes there. Got it in the corner. Skip pass by Marcus Canedo to find Baker up top, and she was able to knock that one down.
Enders takes it up all by herself. Courtney Christmas for three. Close, but no cigar. Mobley takes it back out between Laramie.
It was a heat check for Christmas. She was feeling it right there.
Marcos Canedo brings it up. Being nice and patient, reading the court. Gets it to Anaya Baker. Bree Mobley now has it. Gets it to Zelar Masco, who gets through two players. Almost makes it, doesn't. Enders has the ball now. Gives it to Wellingham. Wellingham takes it up, confronts Anaya Baker, passes it to Enders. Gets it out to Tony Davis. Davis takes it up. The layup is good.
Great drive there by Davis. Got very aggressive as she's been all game, and she was able to connect on that one.
Laura Marcos Canedo instructing her team what to do. Gets it out to Marina Laramie. Marina Laramie thinking, looking. Gets it to Zelar Masco, who sneaks right by. Almost makes it in, rolls right out.
Tough shot there for Zelar Masco. Should have went in, but it just rolled out.
Christmas gives it all the way back to Wellingham. Wellingham trying to get around Anaya Baker. Anaya Baker knocks it out, but Tony Davis recovers. Very powerful pass by Tony Davis. A little bit of aggression. Looks like we got a timeout. We will be right back after this.
Hey Phoenix, it's Thunder Dan Marley, head coach at Grand Canyon University. Coming to GCU was a great move for me. Join Antelope Nation by enrolling as an evening student at our beautiful campus in the heart of Phoenix. Earn your bachelor's, master's, or doctoral degree to take your career to the next level. Engage with industry expert instructors in small classroom settings where you can get the support you need to excel. Scholarships available. See you on campus. Go Lopes.
Find your purpose at Grand Canyon University. Visit gcu.edu/evening.
Welcome back to GCU Arena right now. The Lopes are doing much better, JP. What is going on?
Extended their 10-point halftime lead to 15. They've just been a lot more aggressive on defense. Active hands. They've been able to force a lot of turnovers here in this second half, and they're connecting more with their shots. They've been shooting a lot better this half.
Absolutely. You know what? Just like the song is we're hearing right now, I Need a Hero. The Lopes are that hero. They are right now winning this game, and they are fighting really hard. Arizona Christian calling on a hero right now for themselves.
Absolutely. It was a rough second quarter for the Lopes. Arizona Christian was able to push back a little, but Grand Canyon starting to defend shots better, just get some steals, get some rebounds, out-rebounding them 24-22 right now. Definitely the edge in rebounding, and they definitely have the height. I think they need to exploit that just a little bit more than just +2 on the rebound category.
Absolutely, and a whole lot of action going on from Anaya Baker, Marina Laramie right underneath the basket. Anaya Baker almost 2 steals right now. Keeping the ball in their possession is the goal for the Lopes right now.
Well, Anaya Baker's always aggressive with the hands. As I said earlier, 26 steals on the year. That's remarkable. That is a great amount of steals in the 13 games the Lopes have played. They're going to need to feed off that and continue to be aggressive on defense. As they just checked in some subs, hopefully the subs can keep this energy and momentum that starting unit supplied early in this quarter.
Absolutely. Casey Rarick takes it in to Anaya Baker. Anaya Baker is rolling up. Casey Rarick looking for an open Vanessa Murphy right underneath the basket. Almost looked like she wanted a foul, but didn't get it.
Great move, or a great block there by Enders. Jada Willingham checked out, but Enders is still in the game, and she has played every minute.
Anaya Baker, heavy defense on Composti. Courtney Christmas seeming to try to get it out. Can't handle the ball all the way. Oh, the ball gets out by Jessica Gajewski. Tried to save it.
Close, almost another steal for the Lopes. Gajewski had a nice tip on that pass, but was unable to keep it inbounds. It was close, though.
Courtney Christmas inbounds to Composti. Anaya Baker again with the steals, but they call it out.
Trent May definitely said at halftime to them just to come out and be more aggressive and leave it all out there on the court.
Christmas again with the inbound. Gets it all the way across, but Gajewski recovers instead.
Great steal by Gajewski there. Bad pass by Arizona Christian, but GCU was able to capitalize on it.
Gajewski back to Anaya Baker. Anaya Baker down to Kiara Clark. Kiara Clark gets it up, and it's a beautiful, nice shot.
Kiara Clark looking for a foul there, but she was still able to hit the basket. Definitely a tough 2 for her. She earned all 2 of those points.
Christmas pulls up. Defeated, does not get that shot in. Goes again against Gajewski and Rarick, but gives it to Enders. Enders for the 3, no good. Anaya Baker has it.
Courtney Christmas definitely ball dominant this half. She's trying to get her team on the board as she is the leading scorer. She was a little bit timid in the first half, but definitely finding her stride here in this half.
Anaya Baker wanted the 3. Courtney Christmas recovers. Gives it to Composti.
13 points and 4 rebounds for Christmas.
Enders has the ball, looking, see anybody who's open. Vanessa Murphy on her. Enders shoots, does not get the shot to go in. Anaya Baker has the ball running down the court. Kiara Clark's in front of her, but she gives it to Gajewski instead. Gajewski pulls up, misses the shot, and gets fouled. Foul on number 1, Courtney Christmas.
Gajewski, a 92% free throw shooter, one of the best on the team. She's definitely put her work in. She was out here pregame just knocking them down like it was nothing.
Absolutely. Gajewski's going to go for 2. First one's good.
Firestorm number 10, Jada Willingham, and 40, Susie Castro-Larson. Back to the Lopes, number 50, Zedlor.
Vanessa Murphy checking out. She's had a great game so far. 6 points, 8 rebounds. Slowed down a little in this first half, but she initially got the Lopes move and got their energy up, and she was able to almost win this ball game for them.
Absolutely. Gajewski makes the second one. That's great. Composti is getting it down. Willingham takes it, gives it back to Composti. Composti throws it across to Davis. Davis shoots the long 3, does not get it. And the ball will go out GCU ball.
Lopes ball.
Kiara Clark passes it in to Anaya Baker. Baker gives it to Gajewski. Gajewski back to Clark, back to Anaya Baker, back to Casey Rarick. Fast ball movement. Casey Rarick tries to take it up, does not get it. But Kiara Clark gets the rebound, gives it to Zelor Mascoy. Anaya Baker pushing in. Gets fouled on number 12 from the Firestorm, Kamisa Composti.
Lopes really working the ball around here. Lopes are in the bonus. It's going to be a 1-and-1 here. Lopes moving the ball around. I think every single person touched the ball on that possession. Offensive rebound helped, but they're really stressing that they need to move this ball around and get the Arizona Christian defense on the run.
Anaya Baker, first shot, great.
Into the Lopes, number 30, Julie Clark.
Julie Clark comes in for Kiara Clark. Second one rolls right in. Castro Larson has the ball, gives it to Wellingham. Wellingham batted by Baker. Composti missed, but Tony Davis takes the ball. Misses the shot. Julie Clark has it. Anaya Baker running down the court. Casey Rarick pulls up for three. Does not get it, but Zelor Mascoy with the rebound gives it back out to Anaya Baker. Julie Clark under the basket, rolls it in there. Beautiful layup by Julie Clark.
Julie Clark, a key player for the Lopes. 6'3", she's the tallest person on the court right now.
Wellingham gets it down to Composti. Leach gives the ball back to Wellingham. Taking her time, she goes, tries to get around Anaya Baker, is not able to do so, keeps pushing. Foul called on Anaya Baker. Refs didn't like that aggression too much.
Lopes have been pretty good on the fouls so far this game. Only 7 fouls compared to Arizona Christian's 11. Arizona Christian was in the bonus pretty early in this quarter.
Willingham gets the ball, tries to get it to Davis. Does not go. That is the end of the quarter, and we will be right back.
GCU's College of Science, Engineering, and Technology offers a premier STEM education with relevant curricula designed to lead you to a career in the competitive fields of science, technology, engineering, and math. GCU is investing in the future of our STEM programs with multiple state-of-the-art facilities, providing students with access to cutting-edge technology. Our STEM education is motivated by a Christian worldview, which cultivates ethical decision-making. The College of Science, Engineering, and Technology fosters traits in adaptability, collaboration, creativity, as well as ethical and social awareness, which makes our graduates from our STEM programs more competitive. Through robust collaboration and partnership with industries that require a STEM-prepared workforce, our faculty concentrates exclusively on student success within a deeply nurturing Christian setting. Find out more at gcu.edu/CSET.
Welcome back to this beautiful game right now. What are the Lopes doing right that they are up 59-36?
They're playing team basketball on defense and on offense. They're playing strong defense, and on offense, they're moving the ball around, working their ball through their 2 superstars, Laramie and Mobley. 20 points for Laramie, 15 for Mobley. That's the way it's going to be the rest of the year, especially through WAC conference play. They're going to be working the ball through them and padding their stats because they are definitely the key scorers for the Lopes tonight.
Absolutely. You know what? The Lopes are being here. The Lopes are present. The Lopes showed up. Arizona Christian is here as well, but they are struggling still to get points on the board. We're already going to go to the court. Marina Laramie is going to pass it in.
As you were saying for Arizona Christian, Christmas has 13 points, Willingham has 12. But after that, not much for them. They're shooting 35% from the field, not the greatest.
Marcos Canedo gets it to Laramie. Laramie out. Gets it back to Marcos Canedo. Casey Rarick down to Mobley and back to Rarick. Tries to get it to Marina Laramie. Intercepted by a Firestorm player. Goes out on them. Marcos Canedo to pass in.
Lopes getting a little aggressive with their passing again. Hopefully they settle it down after that almost turnover.
Marcos Canedo gets it to Rarick, gets it to Laramie. Rarick goes up for the three. Beautiful shot. 3 points.
Casey Rarick, a great three-point shooter. She's made 32 on the year, 40% from the line. Here's the replay. She just has a great release, a great quick release, and it works.
Wellingham struggling to get the ball, gets it back to Enders. Lopes defense, very aggressive. Courtney Christmas pulls up for the three, way off the mark. Laura Marcos Canedo going, gets the ball to Mobley. Mobley is right there, gets it to Casey Rarick for three. Does she make it? She does not. Courtney Christmas gets that rebound.
Lopes trying to push that ball up there quick. I think Rarick may have forced that one a little bit. She had some room. She could have got a layup or a closer jumper.
Castro Larson takes up for the ooh, a nice twisty little layup right there.
Nifty little hook shot from there.
Marcos Canedo slowing it down, setting up a play. Casey Rarick wanted the three, but gives it to Laramie. Laramie a little bit off. Zeeler Massaquoi takes that rebound, gives it back to Marcos Canedo. Bree Mobley with the ball. Pulls up. Goes for the shot, does not make it. Courtney Christmas gets the ball out. Christmas taking the ball all by herself for the layup and makes that.
Christmas definitely a dynamic scorer. She has several games over 20 points, her highest being 31 points.
Absolutely. We got a timeout on the floor. We will be right back after this.
I'm Dominique. I'm a student here at Grand Canyon University studying hospitality management. My hospitality courses here are giving me a high quality education from professors that I know have been successful. Being able to work while I'm in school has enriched my college experience. I feel like I know where I'm going and what I want to do. When they say find your purpose, they mean it.
Find your purpose at Grand Canyon University. Private, Christian, affordable. Visit gcu.edu.
Welcome back to GCU Reno. Right now the score is 62-40. GCU is leading by 22 points. What in the world are they doing right?
Well, Laramie and Massaquoi just seem to know where each other are going to be down low. They just work so well. When one's shooting, one's crashing the boards. When the other's shooting, the other one's crashing the boards. And they are just able to connect on some passes. It's been great to watch.
Absolutely. We've seen a lot of really good ball movement, too, underneath the basket, outside the arc. The Lopes seeming to have a good connection with each other, talking and getting the ball around. How is this ball movement messing with the ACU structure?
It's all run through Marcos Canedo. She doesn't have any points today, but she has 5 assists. She's definitely just the quarterback of this offense. She's commanding them where to go. Whenever they're picking up the pace a little too much, she's slowing them down, and she's able to find the open person and get the basket.
Absolutely. Lopes right now waiting for the timeout to be done. ACU is coming back. We're looking to see a little bit more action from both teams right now. It's aggressive, but the scoring has been pretty low for ACU.
Yeah, Arizona Christian's going to try to make one last push in this, but it's 22 points in 8 minutes. It seems like a steep task, but maybe if they connect on some threes and play some good defense down the stretch, this could be a close one.
Maybe so. Casey Rarick will be the one inbound. Marcos Canedo now has the ball. Canedo to Mobley. Mobley takes it around, gets it back to Canedo, to Rarick for 3. And it's almost good. Zeeler Massaquoi for the rebound, takes it back up, grabs the foul, and gets the shot. 2 points and 1.
Massaquoi is so strong down there. She just comes down with the rebound sometime and immediately looks to kick it out. I'd like to see her use her body a little bit more and look up to go right up with the ball several times a game.
Massaquoi shoots it in, and it's beautifully in.
It's a beautiful and one there.
And there's out to Wellingham. Backcourt pressure by Mobley and Marcos Canedo. Ooh, Zeeler Massaquoi with the block. Gets it to Laura Marcos Canedo, who has the ball. Bree Mobley takes it around, goes for the layup, does not get it. Marina Laramie tries to go for the rebound, hits the ball out of bounds, and it will be ACU ball. Willingham gets it to Enders, still in backcourt. Marcos Canedo applying pressure. Enders gets past backcourt. Looking for somebody to get the ball to, but there is no one open. Marcos Canedo tips it, gets out a little bit. Enders pressuring, trying to get around her. No foul called until, blocking foul on Marcos Canedo.
Great and one there. Anaya Baker and Tony Davis checking in. Hopefully Arizona Christian's hoping that Tony Davis can spark that defense a little and maybe shut down the Lopes in this last 7 minutes.
Michaela Enders will shoot and make her extra shot.
Enders is having a great game, 7 points, 5 rebounds in 31 minutes. She has been a workhorse here for Arizona Christian.
Anaya Baker gets the ball to Rarick. Bree Mobley, being patient, gets around Zeeler Massacoy. Anaya Baker pulls up, does not get the shot. Zeeler Massacoy tries to get it. Marina Laramie taps it out. It will be ACU ball.
Very aggressive rebounding there by Massacoy, able to tip it up. Laramie almost came in to save the day, but just tips it out of bounds.
Michaela Enders will pass the ball in. Gets it to Tony Davis. A little bit of pressure by Anaya Baker. Those lightning hands again for the steal. Baker's all by herself. She takes it up with the layup, and that's another 2 points for the Lopes.
Great steal by Anaya Baker. So aggressive on defense, and that's what Trent May is really looking for, especially when they play tough WAC opponents. Those steals are going to be key in those tight games.
Willingham takes it up by herself, tries to go up, shoots it in, makes it.
Now Trent May won't be happy about that. The Lopes really got to get back on that transition defense. Arizona Christian was able to push that one up the floor pretty quickly.
Bree Mobley with the ball. Gives it to Anaya Baker, trying to plan out something. Massacoy gives it to Mobley. Mobley out to Rarick to Marina Laramie right underneath the basket. She shoots it up. Not quite enough power. Massacoy has the ball, gets it back out. Casey Rarick gets it to Anaya Baker. Anaya Baker in control. All the way out to Casey Rarick. Gives it off to Mobley. Everybody has got the ball. Marina Laramie shoots it, almost makes it, rolls right out, but Courtney Christmas goes. Gets it to Composti.
Great play there by Arizona Christian, pushing the ball up the court. Composti had a great Euro step to get into the paint, but was unable to keep possession.
Vanessa Murphy inbounds the ball to Anaya Baker. Bree Mobley looking. Interesting pass to Vanessa Murphy. As she's waiting, she takes it, shoots it up, does not make it. And the ball will be out on the Lopes ACU ball.
Physical play down there in the corner.
Courtney Christmas inbounds.
They had 6 players on the court there. Courtney Christmas did not realize she was supposed to check out.
Willingham gets it to Courtney Leach, who gets stolen by Anaya Baker again. Bree Mobley now has the ball, lays it up, and gets the 2 points.
Great finish by Bree Mobley. 17 points for her now, shooting over 50%.
Gets it to Miranda. Anaya Baker now has the ball. Long pass to Bree Mobley. Kara Clark gets it to Vanessa Murphy. Vanessa Murphy fouled aggressively right underneath the basket.
Enders reached over and hard foul on Vanessa Murphy, but Vanessa Murphy's tough. She can take it.
We got a timeout on the floor. We'll be right back after this.
There's a surge of excitement at GCU as the Lopes gear up for greatness. We do not accept defeat. We will not disappoint. We will not quit. We are the intensity brewing in the heart of Phoenix. We are the Lopes Rising. Come watch us defend our house against Louisville, San Diego State, and rival New Mexico State. Catch all the family-friendly entertainment. Games will sell out. Get your basketball season tickets today at lopestickets.com.
Finding the right college isn't always simple. The choices I make today affect where I'll be tomorrow. That's why I chose Grand Canyon University. Here I'm working toward a greater purpose and a place that feels like home. With scholarships to help me earn my degree, I can graduate in less than 4 years. By attending GCU, Arizona's premier private Christian university, I know I'm not just making the right choice, I'm making the smart choice.
Find your purpose at Grand Canyon University. Private, Christian, affordable. Visit gcu.edu.
69-47, the Lopes are leading right now. The Lopes having a little bit of trouble focusing and getting these extra points in, but ACU fouling them, giving them all these second chances.
Yeah, this is an exhibition as it is, but the Lopes are just having a fun time out here, but Trent May is going to tell them in this timeout, hey guys, we need to focus a little bit. Let's work on our offense. This is the final tune-up before WAC conference play. It was a good game for Marina Laramie, was able to ease back into it, ease back with 20 points and 5 rebounds. It was a great effort for her after missing 4 straight games with that leg injury. Great all-around effort for the Lopes tonight. 4.5 minutes left. Let's see if we can continue this energy and finish this game on a positive note.
Absolutely. You know what? The Lopes are ready. The Lopes have the lead of this game, but Trent May is now focusing on what can we do to better our system. This is our chance to work out some of the kinks before we go up a team that is stronger than us.
Also, Arizona Christian, this is also a very good learning experience for them. Not a far drive, and they were able to come play a tough D1 team and get some good minutes under their belt.
Absolutely. Vanessa Murphy makes that shot. She'll prepare for this next one. Vanessa Murphy swishes a second.
24-point lead for the Lopes now. 6'3", Julie Clark checking in again. Lopes still pressing.
Willingham has the ball. Pressured by Kiara Clark, but Enders gets it back. Gets it down to Christmas. Christmas gets it all the way out to Miranda. Back to Christmas. Goes to the basket all by herself, but gets fouled.
That foul kind of dampened the crowd's mood. Right after T-shirt time, they had a lot of momentum. They had a chant going there.
Absolutely, those
it was
lovely
electric
purple
in here.
T-shirts. Courtney Christmas for 2. Makes the first. Alex Bloom in for Casey Rarick.
Christmas, a good free throw shooter, 78%.
Christmas makes the second. Kiara Clark gets it out to Alex Bloom. Anaya Baker gets it back to Kiara Clark. Over to Bloom. Jessica Gajewski. Julie Clark to Kiara Clark. Julie Clark pulls up. Misses that 2. Christmas takes it down the court. Passes all the way out. Hamilton makes that 2.
Great jump shot there by Hamilton. Hasn't played much. Played in 7 games, started none of them, only 28 minutes on the season. But that is definitely a confidence builder for her in the future.
Alex Bloom gets to Julie Clark. Julie Clark makes that 2.
Nice hook shot there. A whole couple inches taller than Courtney Christmas. She was able to sky over her with that hook shot.
Here's that replay.
Beautiful shot there.
Alex Bloom hits the ball, almost intercepts it, but Wellingham gets it back. Gets it to Miranda. Miranda thought she was going to take the shot, and she does for 3. Long 3, does not go in. Julie Clark taps it out. Gajewski gives it back to Baker. Alex Bloom gives it to Anaya Baker. Anaya Baker looking, gets it to Julie Clark. Julie Clark under the basket. Almost made that 2, but not so much. Hamilton.
Seeing some different rotations here for each team. The coach is just experimenting, see what players have better chemistry with other players.
Christmas one to that 3, didn't go in. Hamilton thought she was going to try to help out, but Anaya Baker gets to Gajewski and back again. Gajewski looking, Alex Bloom passing around all the arc. Anaya Baker takes it up, doesn't want it, thought she took it. Kara Clark tried to take it up, but gets fouled. Courtney Christmas is to inbound the ball.
A couple more subs checking in now with 2 minutes left. August Tashard checking in. Definitely a key player for the Lopes. She hasn't been in this game yet, but she's played in all 11 games, averaging 4 points.
Tony Davis inbounds to Composti. Miranda gives it back to Davis. Composti looks like she wants it. Gives it back to Miranda. Huge height disadvantage. Composti tries to go up with that. Vanessa Murphy gets that rebound, gets it back to August Tashard.
She's able to use her height and long arms just to tip it up and make sure she's able to snag that one.
Alex Bloom to Vanessa Murphy to Tashard. Bloom to Murphy. Murphy takes it up. Tried to get it.
Great
Gets
drive.
fouled.
Great drive there by Murphy. She set an off-the-ball screen for Bloom. She was wide open in the corner. Bloom was able to find her. Nice little pump fake and get to the rack and draw the foul.
Shooting 2.
Trent may like that one.
Vanessa Murphy makes the first.
Timeout, Firestorm.
And there's a timeout. We'll be right back after this.
At GCU, earning your degree online doesn't have to be without the college experience. To find your purpose, it takes support from those around you. GCU's leadership offers over 3 decades of experience in delivering real-world degree programs online. GCU's online class size averages less than 17 students with full-time faculty. Find your purpose online at Grand Canyon University. Call us today at 855-428-7692.
74-51, the Lopes are leading this game with 1:20 left to go. What are they going to do?
23-point deficit at this point, or 23-point lead for the Lopes. At this point, they're just working with different lineups, different chemistry. Coach May wants to see what some of his deeper bench players may offer.
Absolutely.
For future games down the line.
Absolutely. Vanessa Murphy's going to take this second shot, and she's going to make it. Inbounded. Composti has the ball. Alex Bloom applying heavy pressure, but draws the foul.
Fouls on number 10, Alex Bloom. Her first. 13 foul.
Ball's going to be inbounded by the Firestorm. Number 5, Hamilton. Gets it out to Tony Davis. Movement's kind of slow right now. Gets it all the way to Miranda. Speeding everything up. Hamilton misses the shot. Julie Clark gets the rebound. August Tashard takes it. Julie Clark fighting underneath and gets fouled.
Julie Clark, a great post move there, just under a minute left. She was able to fake one way, spin the other, and try to go up and through, but her arms were held down and she drew a foul.
Julie Clark will shoot 2. Makes the first one. Lopes have been doing really well with their free throws this game so far.
Yeah, they have 94% from the free throw line.
And makes the second. Composti takes it up. Taking her time, gets it down to Davis. Back to Composti, but a terrible pass. Alex Bloom now has it. She gets pressured by Composti and Martinka. Ball's on the ground, nothing is called. Tony Davis takes it, gets it all the way out. And there's the foul.
Very sloppy play by both teams to finish this game out with 20 seconds left.
Absolutely. ACU Firestorm definitely looking to try to get a couple more points on the board. Number 4, Katie Martinka will shoot for 2. And she will miss her first shot.
These are Katie Martinka's first free throws of the year.
And she will miss both of her free throw shots, but they do get the rebound. Hamilton takes it, gives it to Davis, turns it around, gives it to Composti. Composti back to Davis. Number 14, Kelsey Miranda, makes that shot. Three-pointer for the ACU Firestorm. With 5 seconds left to go, Alex Bloom will take it nice and slow. Vanessa Murphy holds it, and that is the end of this game. 77-54, GCU wins it against the Arizona Christian University Firestorm. Thank you for joining us today.
Make sure to catch our next games. January 7th, the men's will be playing Utah Valley here in GCU Arena this Thursday, January 7th. And the women's team will be playing at Utah Valley. And make sure to tune in to GCU TV for both those games.
Thank you for joining us tonight. You guys have a fantastic evening.